It's not a complete surprise, though, given the testimony that we have heard of some of them trying to seek pardons from the former president. To me, that's an acknowledgement of guilt.
As for what is
because democracy is now topping the concerns Americans have. I think we have got the public's attention and made the case about how fragile our democracy is at this moment. Now, though, we and proposed reforms, legislative reforms like changes to the Electoral Count Act that will help protect the country going forward.
The committee's authorization runs out at the end of this year, and Congressman Schiff
I don't even know if this little refrigerator will hold this shit or not.
The final report on its findings before the year's end. The plan is to make parts of the investigation available online for the review.
What's up, guys?
Washington, Cassie Simeon, Spectrum News.
I'm gonna go out and have me a smoke.
Turning to COVID-19, with its latest COVID booster already approved for those 12 and older here in the U.S.
You guys want to come with me?
Expand that emergency use authorization to kids as young as 5.
Oh man, what a day at work it was!
Which accounts for 96% of COVID cases across the country right now.
What a day at work it was. I can't get my wife to answer her phone. She normally answers the phone when I call her. Got me worried, makes me think something's not right, you know? I hate that. I hate that, man. You guys hate that when your old lady don't answer the phone? When you're trying to get a hold of her after you get off work? Oh, let me make sure I got my card. Yeah, I got it. Need that, man. I'm gonna go over here and grab me a beer from this guy right here. I forgot room. What room was he in? 220. I'll check that out later. Actually, I think he's in 224. Get under the seat. Anderson? I think he said 224. You in 224, Anderson? You are in 224. Mm-hmm. We're gonna have beer? Yeah, fuck the girl. I'm thinking about it, but pour that mac and cheese out and
Mac and cheese.
I pour that mac and cheese out and that damn soup. I might still grill, but if Anderson don't want to grill, then don't grill by yourself.
I'm still beginning to want to know money.
Oh, you know what? And I looked in my bag. I didn't look all the way in my bag yet, but I think my wife took my 2 coolers out there.
What?
She took my damn 2 coolers out of my bag. Really? I haven't dug down in it yet, D. So I might give me some beers tomorrow.
I have these.
Oh, you got 2 of them? That's all I need. Hell yeah. You drink them? You don't drink them? That's why you got them, huh, buddy? Hell, you know me. I fucking tear that shit up. What's up, Facebook? Oh, you should see my layout, bro. I got a little. Oh, you do too. You got a little sink and shit. Yeah, I was like, damn, I got a little sink, man. I could grill out in here. You know what I mean? If they'd love me, wouldn't that be nice?
Stick up your own.
So I got a George Foreman grill I brought with me. Me and the guy that I'm working with here. We're gonna grill out tomorrow on our lunch break. Actually, we don't even need to take a lunch break. We just throw it on a George Foreman and let the George Foreman do the job. I let Anderson cook the burgers while I power wash. Hi, Anderson. Well, I'll make you a burger. We're going to eat good tomorrow, buddy.
Fat and tired.
Right, I know, that's why I was like, I don't even want to fucking do that, you know? As soon as I got in there and threw that bag down, I'm like, oh shit, I don't even want to do that, man. We were going to grill out, but just fucking, we drove like 6 hours to get here, and then we fucking worked. Now we're just getting to the hotel, and it's just like, fuck, man. I don't know if I want to fucking, we had these big plans. We were going to fucking grill out and shit. And we got to the hotel, and it's like, oh, fuck that. Fuck that shit. Oh, thanks for the cold beer, brother. Fuck yeah. I'll work hard for you tomorrow. Actually, I'm not going to sit that on your truck. Huh? I'm not going to sit that on your truck, buddy. Is that ground wet or what?
Beer rings all over my head.
Yeah? You all right with that? You got a nice truck, buddy.
They wash off.
Yeah, that's what I say. I'm going to wipe the bottom. Make sure there ain't no dirt on it. Sit her up there easy. That's the way I can use one of the cans to hold my phone. Alright, what a good one. Look at them skies. Yep. Be nice we get this one done and fucking get out of here. Buddy. You got something right here, green on your beard, on the other side. It's like fuzz or something.
Oh, part of my shirt.
Oh, is it? Yeah, we're too far away from home, man. We're like 6 hours away here, 5.5 or something like that. But we got a lot of shit we got to get done, though, man. You guys. I mean, we're doing a back of a Menards and fucking, I mean, it's a lot, ain't it, Anderson? I don't know if we're going to have enough paint. 400 feet by 60, guys. That's what we're going to be spraying. It's all deck and joist. And it's all fucking overhead, dude. And the shit we're spraying is that pit thing, right? The pit thing. Oh, my God, this shit is... any painter knows pit thing, you don't want to fuck around with pit thing. Tell you right now. You'll be tasting that shit for 3 days. Huh, buddy? You gotta drink it out of your mouth. You literally gotta drink some beer or something to get it the taste out of your mouth. That's pretty cool though, man. I look at my Facebook now, where I've been off of it for a while. I only get a few viewers, and I'm like, that's cool. I get more people pranking me because they keep saying, "Oh, I found your number online. Oh, I found your number online." Well, big deal, dude. You found my number online. Who the fuck keeps pranking people? I mean, and these people, they sound like older people too, you know? It's not like young kids or anything pranking you. Although I did have a couple young kids prank me. But it's a lot of them's older people. And I'm just like, what the hell, man? What's these older guys get out of it? I got one viewer on here, I guarantee it's probably a troll. Take it in, bro. Take it in. Here, have a cold one. Ooh, them boys are getting in that Porsche. We're gonna make that thing fucking talk. See it? That blue one? Ain't that a Porsche? Oh, 280Z? Porsche? Yeah, huh? Oh, it is, ain't it? Yeah. I miss my old lady. We didn't have a good week this week. A little fussing going on at the homestead because my little girl she's getting to that age to where she just don't want to listen, you know, and she wants to back talk a lot, you know what I mean? And it's just like, Dad don't have that shit. I don't have you back talking me when I put a roof over your head and food in your belly and clothes on your back, you know. But if I was like my siblings when I was growing up, she'd be getting a smacking. You know what I mean? Actually getting switched, and you had to go out. My mom would make me go out, grab 3 switches and plat them together, and would act like she wasn't going to do nothing. You know, just pretty much say, "I'm going to get you, boy." You know when she'll get you? Right when you get out of the shower. Yeah. Yep. Bare ass and all. Wet. Now I told you, boy. Now how you like that now? How you like ham apples, is what she say. How you like ham apples? My mother would, man. She's a good mother, I'll tell you. She was my grandma, my dad, my grandpa, all rolled into one. Really, that's why I don't think I'll ever go back to West Virginia. I mean, I got a daughter down in West Virginia, but I don't know if I'll ever go back. Just because most of my family's dead. I got family down there, but like my cousin said, the one that's dead now, he's like, these fucking people down here don't give a fuck about you, dude. They only give a fuck about what they can get from you, you know? Well, you think about it, it's just like, yeah, it's just anywhere you go, I guess, ain't nobody. Ain't with any family, I guess. A lot of family. Yeah, he was my first cousin, man. I really wish he fucking didn't do what he did to himself. He pretty much killed himself. He pushed himself to, I got to take that back because I don't know if he did it or if the girlfriend's mother pushed it on him, but he had enough pills in his system, they said, to kill fucking 10 men. And it was kind of weird when I went down there to bury him. Her mom was a bartender at the bar we went at. Well, my one cousin lives up here, the one that does them cars I showed you, Corvettes and shit. He was buying us some drinks, and I said, I don't want nothing that's not open. You give me something, I want to open it. You know what I mean? Because that bitch is working the bar, bro. That's one fucking had something to do with Wimpy, dude. But she kept staring at us, man. Kept staring at us. About it. And next thing you know, here Stanley comes with 2 cups. I'm like, hey, I don't want that, dude. I do not want that. He's like, come on, buddy, I'll watch the pour. I'm like, yeah, it only takes fucking 1 second, dude. And you're fucking, he's like, come on, buddy. Come on. Call me right into it. I drunk it, dude. I tell you what, buddy. She had to lace that shit with something or whatever. Because I tell you what, if I wasn't as healthy and shit, if I was like on drugs and shit all the time, it would have probably killed me, man. Whatever she put in that drink. So he's like, it's just got 3 different kinds of liquor in it, buddy. I'm like, wow, buddy, I tell you what, there's more than liquor than that. Because that shit, my other little cousin, I left. I'm like, I'm out of here, dude. So I try to walk to my cousin that passed away. I try to walk to his house because he just lived like 3 blocks up the road. Trying to walk to his house, dude. Next thing I know, I'm fucking crawling in the road. Trying to cross the road, I'm crawling in the road. And my cousin that's from up here just happened to drive by, and his 2 sisters, because we all went down. I took my car, my uncle, and a second cousin went with us, the dude that does the Corvettes. And then my uncle's 2 daughters and his son, they followed behind us. And it was them who found me crawling in the middle of the road trying to get across the street. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what it was, man, but I'm telling you, man, that fucking lady last night gave us that drink, and it about killed me. And Stanley's like, well, it didn't do nothing to me, buddy. I actually had a couple more. I'm like, then that tells me right there, she fucking spiked my drink with something, bro. I know she did. Just because, I was a white. She knew I was a white. She knew we were down there to bury him, that her daughter dated the white. And right before he died, they was all having a big old time. You know what I mean? Between each other and shit. So she probably figured, he's just like the rest of them, and he's here to start shit, this and that,
They can soak this.
Rain called it. Look at the sky, guys. Check this out. Look at the sky. How pink it is. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Look at that shit. You guys see that? Pretty cool, huh? Is that Hazel? What's up, Hazel? What are you up to tonight, man? I'm about 6 hours away from home, painting the Menards, working my ass off, as usual, every week. Getting more gray hairs in my beard. Thinking about my wife. Every time I leave my house, I think about my family a lot. And it makes me want to get a job working in Minnesota, you know, where I don't got to leave out of state to go to work. But there's just so much good money to make on the road that it's hard, man. I probably could find the money that I make in Minnesota, but if you're there and you're already getting it, why go looking for it? You're already making it, you know what I mean? You're already making that good money, so. But the only thing is, if you don't like to travel, then it won't be for you. Because they have me on the road every week, dude. Every week. If I'm not in South Dakota, I'm down in Iowa. If I'm not in Iowa, I'm out here in fucking Wisconsin and some little town, Wisconsin here. I've been in, we got 3 different jobs right now going on in Wisconsin. I went to one little town the other day. It's called, I think it's PU or Pierre, Wisconsin. Or PU, I think it was. PU, Wisconsin. Just a little shithole of a town. Sorry, people, if you live there, but just a little shithole of a town. So I'm working there, though. And, I'm bringing my stuff into the Walmart. And they got this picture up of this young black girl right in front where everybody can see it when you walk in, you know. And as I was leaving, we were going out to get some more material, like in the middle of the night. And I stopped and I was reading it. It was pretty much like an obituary, what it was. And I'm like, wow, man, the guy that just walked in, we were talking about it. I'm like, damn, I wonder what happened to her, you know? And there's this dude standing there, an older white guy. And he said, yeah, she used to work here. Her and her boyfriend. And he said that the boyfriend killed her. I'm like, damn, it says here she's only 20 years old. He said, yeah, and he was only 19. I'm like, damn, that's crazy, man. He's like, and the guy, I looked at the guy, and he just like was I think he was kind of a little bit mentally, a little bit mental, mentally challenged or whatever you want to call it. Because, who's going to sit and laugh at some young girl getting killed like that? The guy looked at me, and the dude that just walked in, and he looked at me and was like, damn, why's this guy laughing about this girl getting killed? I'm like, dude, I have no clue, dude. Fucking guy's out there, I know that. He was out there, man. Dude took the hauler off, and I had my cooler in it, had all my shit in it, and the hauler's back at the job site. And he's like, yeah, I told myself, man, I was going to remind myself to grab your cooler. And I'm like, well, you got a couple beers? I usually don't drink, but on the road, it's hard for me to sleep, you know. When you're away from your family and you're worrying about your family and shit, it's just, Well, my boy's 13, and I finally got him a shotgun. Finally bought him one. I got him a 410. I got him a 410, my little boy. I got to take him to the shooting range with it, let him test it out, show him what's up with it. Cause this one here is kind of, it don't got a hammer on it, but it does got the safety, but it don't got no hammer on it. So once you put the shell in that chamber, she's ready to go. It's got a weird ass locking mechanism on it though, you know. Cause he said to me, I got one when I was 13. That's when I got my first gun. Although I've shot guns and shot pistols and shotguns and all that before I was even 13. Hell, I was shooting guns fucking real young, super young. And he's like, well, Dad, you said you got your first gun when you were 13. I said, well, I did. He's like, well, I'm 13 and I want to get me one. I'm like, well, I tell you what, buddy, I'll get you one, but we gotta go over some things. So for the last few weeks, I've been going over it with him, showed him how to operate it, showed him, you know, where the safety is, you know, how you should hold it when you're hunting. You know, when your friends come over, the gun stays in the cabinet. You don't get your guns out for your little buddies to see. Because I know, I've noticed him every time his friends come over, he'll pull all his Nerf guns out and show them all his little Nerf guns, what all Nerf guns he's got and stuff. That was right before he turned a teenager. But hell, he's about as big as I am now. You know, so I figure, hell, he's the man of the house when Dad leaves, so. And the wife, she don't know nothing about guns. Somebody come in there, they'd murder every one of them, you know. So I told him, I said, well, you're the man of the house when Dad's gone. You got to make sure nobody comes in there and hurts you guys. Somebody comes across this threshold right here in this door, you make sure they're looking at you, and if you're already in threat. They're in your home, so you're already in threat. But you can't shoot them in the back. But by God, they come in your house and they turn towards you like they're coming at you. You do your business. He said, well, what if they don't have a gun? I said, well, if they don't have a gun and then they're breaking in, go ahead and pop them in the legs. But I said, how you know if they're not going to have a gun? He's like, well, you know, you'd probably see a gun if they had one. I'm like, yeah, maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. Maybe they got it, you know, maybe they're sitting there jamming on the door trying to get in with whatever they're trying to use, and they got the gun behind their back, tucked in their pants. And he's like, well, you know, yeah, well, I'd shoot them in their legs. I'm like, yeah, but the thing is, heading up. I'm like, you know, the thing is, you shoot them in their back or you shoot them in their legs, and then they're on the ground, they pull their gun out, and then they shoot you, then you're dead. You're never coming back. I said, I tell you what, somebody comes in this door and they cross this threshold right here, don't shoot them in the back. You shoot them in the front, and they're fair game, buddy. So you make sure you know what you're shooting at. And I said, I'll tell you another thing. Because first I told him, you know, you can pop them in the legs, you know, if you don't, because I don't want my 13-year-old killing nobody and him have to live with that the rest of his life, you know. So I told him, I said, you know, I'm going to tell you, if they got a gun, go for the head, dude. Fuck the chest, fuck the legs, shoot them right in their fucking head. That's the way they ain't gonna shoot you and harm you and go through the house and murder your mother and murder your sister. Because I tell you what, there's some creeps in this world today, guys. We got a lot of creeps in this world. And we all know that. Every one of us on here know that. There's fucking creeps everywhere in this world. And you never know what minute one of them creeps are going to try to come in your house. Hell, I've been watching YouTube. I be seeing people on these doorbell ringer deals, going up to people's houses and just open the door. Oh, I'm constantly on to my family about keeping the door locked. That's just, and we know, I mean, when I was growing up, we never locked our doors. Hardly ever. I mean, we would at night sometimes, but we would hardly ever lock our doors in the 80s, you know. But we also lived back in the country and everybody knew us, you know. Out here, you're living in a big city, which I live out in the suburbs, but still, yeah, there's a lot of crime happens in the suburbs. Yeah, you know, a lot of people just get away with shit, you know. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on the old Facebook. Who we got on here? What you guys up to, or? I told myself I was going to slack down on smoking, but when I drink, I start smoking like a damn train. Or a damn car about ready to blow up. Yeah, man, I'm missing the family. You know, I try to call the wife, but she ain't answering. She must be sleeping. She had a rough day, is what it sounded like. I talked to her earlier. The little girl's sick, so Mama's taking care of her, and I know she didn't get no sleep last night because the little girl's sick. Well, I told her I'd stay up and take care of her, and she's like, "No, you got to work." So she handled it. She's a good mother, man. We're going on 18 years we've been together. That woman's a damn good woman. I couldn't live without her, I tell you. She's a damn good person, man. She come from a good family. Her dad raised her. Her mom really wasn't much in the picture. Same as myself. My mother gave me to my grandparents when I was 3 days old, guys. I mean, shit. That's like... When I came out of the hospital, I didn't come out with my biological mother. I came out with my dad's mom, my grandmother, Birdie Mae. That's who brought me out of the hospital, and D. Ray White. Birdie Mae and D. Ray. So they adopted me, and that was the only mother I ever knew. Well, I know my biological mom, you know, and she's a good woman. She's a good person, you know. She just couldn't raise a kid. She was only 16 years old herself. She was a kid herself, you know. So I don't have no, and I've even told Mom that I don't got no bad feelings towards you. Anyway, you know, she didn't have a vehicle or, you know, or anything like that. She was poor as hell. She was barely feeding herself. How's she gonna feed and take care of a kid, you know? That was the best thing she ever did for me, was giving me to my grandparents, to be honest with you. Because I think I turned out pretty damn good. I could be a wild, crazy maniac and probably already be dead. I haven't been on this Facebook in a while, man. Been a minute. I know the trolls are loving it. They love getting these little videos of me so they can go and doctor them up and say what they want to say, you know. But that's fine. People going to do what they going to do, right, guys? You can't stop the shit. Let them do let them do whatever the hell they want to do and move on. So who we got on here? I see there's 3 people on here, but I don't see nobody saying anything. What, you know, well, I asked you, Hazel, what are you up to? You never did reply. God, man, we got a lot of ceiling to spray, a lot of bar joists to spray tomorrow, boys, with that pit thing shit, too. Oh, shit's nasty. That pit thing is some nasty shit, boys. Nasty shit, man. Has any of you guys heard from Derricky? I tried to call him the other night, and fucker wouldn't answer. Said he was sleeping. And you know Derek, he's up all night, man. He don't sleep. Oh, what's up, guys? What's up, Nathan? Man, I love that fucking metal thing you made me do. That's awesome. Like I said, when I get to where I'm going, that's going into man cave. For real, dude. I love that. I love that piece, man. That's awesome. For you to sit and take your time and make that for me, man. That's, I really appreciate that. You can't find anybody. Well, you know, there's a handful. That's about it. Of good people out there like you. You know, you just can't find nobody who'll sit for hours and cut and grind and burn and torch and all kind of shit. You know, I know that shit ain't easy to make, man. I know it ain't easy to do, buddy, and I appreciate it, every bit of it. Like I said, I'll keep it a lifetime. Oh, you are? What you working on? You got all kind of shit you made. I've seen a lot of pictures of a lot of your shit that you made. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Oh, I can only imagine, man. I'm sure you get fucking cuts and slivers and burns, and I can only imagine. Sure, your hands are sore. But as the man in us, we keep going, you know? As the man in us, we keep going, don't we, buddy? Yeah, this on the road shit, I don't know, man. You know, I say I'm getting tired of it, but it feeds my family and it pays my bills. But damn, I miss my family when I go on the road. I sure do. That just shows you that you love and care about them. Oh, you are, huh? Where's that at? What state's that in? Clutchman? Oh, really? Clutchman's. I'm not sure who he is. Is that a company or what? Is that a person? You know, I haven't been on the internet in a while, man. Just because you guys know the trolls and shit and all that shit. I don't like dealing with that shit. You know, I'll jump on every once and again, just say hi to people like you guys, see what's going on. Is a band? See, I didn't even know that, man. That's awesome. Wow. That's really cool, dude. That's really cool, dude. Oh, they'll love it, I'm sure. Because you do some damn good work. I got somebody in here, they keep jumping in and out. They keep jumping in and out, I'm sure it's one of them trolls. But I don't give a shit, man. I don't care anymore. Yeah, my little girl, she ain't feeling good. I was trying to get a hold of her mother earlier. Nobody's answering. She's probably doctoring the baby. Absolutely. Heather and Williams, huh? Oh, you must be running off your page, besides Nathan's, huh? Yeah, I tell you, when I drink, I smoke like a fucking chimney. These damn things are killing me. Yeah, I got a lot of pit thing I got to spray tomorrow. You ever use that product, you guys? I know you're not painters, but hell, you don't got to be a painter to use pit thing. But it's for spraying metal and shit. Oh man, this shit is bad, guys. I mean, even through your respirator, you're smelling it. And it's a real strong smell, so bad to where you can taste it, you know? And even after you spray it, you taste it in your mouth for like 3 days. You taste it in your food, your drinks, whatever it is, you know? And for the next couple of days here, maybe till the end of the week, I'm gonna be spraying that shit. I got a whole back of Menards. When you know, like where the garden center is in these Menards, The whole ceiling, dude. All the rafters, the joints, everything. And it's got to be sprayed both ways. So, you know, because how the ceiling is, how it's got the ripples in it, you got to hit the one side and then turn around and go back and hit the other side. Oh, it's bad, dude. It's bad. It is. I thought that, you know, they got better products out now than that damn pit thing shit. They actually got a latex that does the job just as good. But guess what? It's Menards, and Menards won't let you bring nothing on their job from Sherwin-Williams. Can you believe that? At least no paint. Oh, they got madder than hell. I brought paints on there. Might have been my wife just hit me up. I just got a text. The wife said, yeah, me and Bailey's just laying here resting. We're both sick. I guess the little girl got her sick. Mama said she's feeling like crap now. She's a good woman. She really is, guys. A good woman. I found a good one when I got her. Tell you that. A woman that you don't got to worry about cheating on you or robbing from you or talking behind your back or, you know, any of that, you know. I got a friend that's going through some shit right now with his old lady, stealing from him. He sold a house and made $100,000 off of it. And he told me, he said, man, the money just seems like it's going really fast. I don't know what's going on. And then he ends up telling me, well, I found out what was up. I'm like, yeah, what was that? He said, well, my old lady, what's up, brother? Brian Myers, what's up, mama guy? You West Virginia, right? But he said, man, my old lady be taking my money and putting it in another account. You know? And this friend, man, just took his family on a vacation, and they were headed out to the Grand Canyon. Didn't get to make it there. Because I guess the wife had her boyfriend trailing behind them. Can you believe that? Trailing behind them. And they ended up robbing the guy once they got to a hotel where they're going. Let me check this out here real quick, guys. Grab this. I'll be right back on there. North Carolina? Didn't you live in West Virginia though? I knew it, Brian. Is it Myers? Is that how you say it? Are you from West Virginia? I think my sister was either married or had a boyfriend, went by that name. She had a kid with. Are you that guy? I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I haven't been to West Virginia since I buried Mamie's boy. My first cousin, man. Well, I tell you what, Heather and Nathan, you guys hang in there, man. Do your best. That's awesome. You're doing that deal for Clutch, man. That's pretty cool. I think so myself. I think that's badass, brother. You're a big fan of them too, so that's for you. That's awesome. They should send you some autograph shit back, you know. I'm sure they will get something autographed sent back to you. Well, guys, I'm going to hit it. I'm going to call the wife. Brian, you take care, buddy. Out there in North Carolina. You know, you used to live out there in, where was it? Salisbury. God, that's when I was like 17. Me and a buddy of mine went out there right after high school. And We worked at that main food line factory. I didn't like it. It just wasn't for me. But I worked there for like 18 months or something like that. That's about how long I lived out there. And it just got to where it got bad, man. We were fighting guys all the time. And, I was staying with him and his old lady, and they constantly stayed into it. And I don't like seeing women get abused. I really don't. And he is abusing his girl and stuff. So I told him, like, man, I got to get out of here, man. This ain't for me. And he was a good friend of mine. But it really bothered me seeing him hit on his old lady. Once they would get arguing, I would just get up and walk out and just, I just leave. Come back after it's all done, It's like the same old routine every other day, almost like she was almost like a sadist in a way. The way I put it, the way I thought, anyhow. Because she knew she gonna sit there and argue with him what was coming, and she would just sit there and argue with him, and eventually he'd end up putting his hands on her. I'm not a big beer drinker, but when I'm on the road, I prefer Michelob. Hey man, it's a commercial. When I'm on the road, I prefer Michelob. Yeah, I'm gonna call the wife, guys. I've been thinking about her all day. I knew the little girl was sick. This morning when I left to come on this road trip to do this Menards, she was complaining about she wasn't feeling good. And Mom told her she didn't have to go to school. So I was like, well, she must be sick, because that kid loves school, boys, and I'm glad. I got lucky. Oh, I passed my door up. I got lucky, I tell you that. They give me a pretty cool little room here. Check your shit out. Where am I at here? I done walked by my room twice. I think I'm 228. But yeah, go in here and kick back, man. Oh, what am I doing? God. I'm sitting there at 225 trying to get in somebody's room. What the hell, little man? Where the hell you going, buddy? On his phone. That's what happens when you you're on the phone. I'm sitting there. Oh, where in the hell is... I can't be that. Mine's 229. It ain't no 228. It's 229. Yeah, I'm kicking back for tonight. Look at this, guys. Oh, yeah. Kick back, watch the TV. What's up, Brooke? There's my daughter. She just jumped on here, guys. She just got married. Hope you don't mind me saying that, Brooke. Clem? She hates when I call her Brooke. That ain't my name. But yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations, baby girl. You'll always be my baby. You'll always be my baby girl.
And use every bit of that height. But it's just a command of the defense.
She's getting ready to have my first grandchild. That's awesome. My first grandchild. She's going to make me a grandpa, guys. Imagine that. 41, I'm going to be a grandpa here. That's cool. I didn't think I'd even make it to 40. I didn't think I'd make it to 40 years old, to be honest with you.
Prevented it going to overtime, and who knows what happened.
My daughter's going to make me a grandpa. But you jumped on as I was getting ready to jump off of here, honey. But congratulations on that. I wish I could have made it down there for you. Seen your wedding. Wish I could have made it down there. Your dad's constantly on the road working. as of right now, I'm getting ready to kick back in this big king bed and watch me some TV. Make me something to eat. All right, you just bought a house too? Dude, that is awesome, honey. That is sweet. Fly high, baby. Hell yeah. There you go. You got your house, you got your family. That is awesome. So where'd you get it at? Where's the house at? Is it like around Madison, or is it out of Boone County? I know they got some pretty nice houses out there by that. What's that? South Ridge? Is that what? Not South Ridge, but Quarter G. Right there off of Quarter G, they got some pretty nice houses down in there. I seen. I was just talking to Anderson there a while ago, and I told him, I said, man, down in West Virginia, I was looking up things, and man, people are selling their houses pretty cheap down there right now. I don't know why, but and I seen some nice ass houses for like $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, cheaper too. And I'm like, damn, that's not a bad looking house for $42,000. That man can live good on $30,000 a year down there. Oh, I hear you. That's cool. Awesome, man. That's great. That really is. So proud of you, kiddo. That's awesome. It really is. Oh, man, I laid my foot open there the other day, guys, and it's sore. I hate, man, when I get cuts on my foot because, you're always walking on your feet and shit. When's that due date, honey? They give you any new updates so far? When's your due date? Anderson, the guy that's helping me here, he forgot my cooler with all my stuff in it. So now it looks like macaroni and some soup and some chips for tonight. I was going to grill me some hamburgers. Oh, you know what? Actually, they do got a grill. They do got a grill. I might go grill me a burger. I just might do that. The thing is, though, grilling burgers, you never know who cooks on these things here. Who's watching the game, guys? Who's watching the game? Who's watching Dallas? North Carolina, or New York? Oh, look here. Oh. Damn. November sometime. It's coming. It's coming. I bet you can't wait, both of you guys. It's awesome, man. I tell you, it's going to change your life. It's going to change your world, girl. You're going to love it. You're going to be a great mother. I know you are. You're a good person. You're going to be a real good mother. You're going to be one of them moms that packs these little lunches and, does the little, oh, let's do this. Like, I seen a lady cutting the cheese and putting it in the middle of the crackers and putting it all in Tupperware for their kid. I can see you being that kind of mother. They making little sandwiches for them and, just dressing them up real nice with what the hell's in that thing? Dressing them up real nice for school. You're gonna be a good mama. What did I get there? What is that? Alright, guys. You have a good night, honey. Daddy's off here. I'm gonna make me something to eat and probably lay down. I am beat tired. Oh, do you? Yeah. Oh, do you? Yeah. I watch him too. That's weird. Well, it's not weird. You're my daughter, but I guess it's probably weird. You know, Dad watching. Okay, honey. Good night. And good night to you guys, everybody on here. The whole 2-3 people. Nathan and Amanda, I believe it was. Heather. Sorry, Heather. Sorry. I thought I said Amanda. Heather and Nate, you guys have a good night too, man. Brian, have a good one, buddy. And for the trolls, keep it real. You guys are slacking. Not really, but I don't watch YouTube a lot, so I'm sure you're all over it. All right, later, guys. Peace. Call the wife.